This is my first YouTube channel, and you know, it gotta grow, you know what I'm saying? It's gotta grow a little bit, you know?
Yeah. Let it not.
Hello, beautiful light beings. My name is Courtney Almondala. Welcome to my channel. This is my first YouTube video, so if you like what you see, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Today, we are going to be talking about my Kundalini awakening experience and just things to know if you're going through the same thing. So if you're going through a Kundalini awakening, or you are currently trying to integrate after your Kundalini awakening, I have 10 things that I want you to know. Number 1, ground. Grounding is super important when it comes to having awakening, because I feel like when an awakening happens, you are very connected to the spiritual realm. In my situation, it was like I remembered who I was as a soul, which there wasn't a balance there because I forgot that I needed to also cater to my body. And so it's very important to make sure that you are grounding, which means going outside, putting your feet in the sand, connecting into nature, eating root vegetables and things that are going to be a good nourishment for your body so that you can stay grounded in your body. Number 2, fear is an illusion. This is something that I really had to grasp, because when you have an experience like this and you open yourself up, a lot of things that maybe were in your subconscious or things that you've always had maybe a fear there get magnified. So in my situation, I realized that there was a lot of things that I was very fearful of, especially as a child. Everything just scared me. And so when I had this awakening, it really brought those fears to the front and center. And when I say fear is an illusion, when these things come up, you really feel like they're real, but it is really still within your control. These fears are being presented to you so that you can face them. Number 3, discernment. If something doesn't feel right to you, then it probably isn't right. If something doesn't sit well with you, it doesn't feel right within your heart, it doesn't feel right within your gut, then most likely it isn't right for you. It's differentiating between what feels good and what doesn't feel good. What is there for the highest good and what isn't there for the highest good. So it's just making sure to connect back to your intuition and trusting in your inner voice. Number 4, connecting to a support group. I, was really lucky in my situation where I had a very close family who helped me through this process. And so don't ever feel like you have to do this alone. There's many Facebook groups, support groups. There's people that might be going through the same experience that can support you and help you. Number 5, journaling. With journaling, I've noticed that it has definitely just helped calm my mind. I know that during the first couple of days during my awakening, or the first week or so, I just wrote out everything that I was feeling. I just got all of my thoughts out and put them on paper, and it actually just made me feel a lot better and a lot calmer. Also with journaling, it really helped with my integration process, going back on what I had wrote. Number 6, ask for guidance. There was a time where I felt like I didn't have any help, like in the spiritual realm. And what I didn't realize was that my guides, my angels, my guardian angels were always there the whole time trying to help me through the process. So don't forget to ask, if you need strength, or you need clarity, or don't forget to ask those things. When you're going through dark times throughout your awakening, it's always good to connect back to your guides. Number 7, embrace yourself and accept your feelings. During the integration process, I was a little hard on myself because I felt like I had to be a certain way. It was like I overcame this trauma, and then a couple days later, I'm feeling great, and then a couple days later after that, I'm going back to feeling not so great. So it's just embracing how you're feeling in that moment and just accepting and acknowledging how you feel at that moment. We are human beings, we ebb and flow. And during this time, it isn't a linear process. Just embrace that and accept how you're feeling. Number 8, a daily ritual. I definitely have a clearer, better day when I do a ritual in the morning. My ritual consists of saging my whole house, saging myself, and sitting down and doing a mantra or journaling or whatever it is at that time to get me centered for the day. I find that with a ritual, it really just helps with just starting my day and setting intention. Number 9, an attitude of gratitude. There is always, always, always something to be grateful for. Even just going back to the journaling, if you want to write down 10 things or 5 things that you're grateful for, and it could be the littlest things, also help too as well. There's always, always something to be grateful for. Number 10, you are not alone. Just remember that. And that's also going back to connecting to people who are like you as well. In the spiritual realm as well, you are definitely not alone. This is a process and a transition into a more authentic and better you. And in order to get to the light and reach your highest potential, you have to go through all of the dark and crazy stuff that you might not want to go through. It's actually preparing you for a new life, to reach your highest potential. So just know that you are not alone. And I love you and I trust you. And we are going to get through it together. See you soon.